lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude. I'm here with my guest star.
One Young Swag 5, what up?
And we're here to review the SpongeBob episode, Krab Borg, requested by Scourge for Life. So, Krab Borg is about when SpongeBob watches a horror film, it scares him. SpongeBob goes to work the next day being all scared about the whole robots taking over the world. And when SpongeBob gets suspicious about Mr. Krabs, he thinks that Mr. Krabs is a robot and even has Squidward convinced Mr. Krabs is a robot. So it's up to SpongeBob and Squidward to see if Mr. Krabs is a robot or not.
It's a really interesting episode. It has like a lot of funny moments in this episode. This is the part I really like, when SpongeBob sneaked into Mr. Krabs' office and seen and overheard Mr. Krabs saying beep boop beep, beep boop bop, batteries, and
That was so funny.
and then SpongeBob looked and Mr. Krabs was dancing the robot. What? I laughed in that part, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I have no
And,
problems with Krab Borg. This is one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes. I just thought it was very unique and creative in terms of storytelling. The idea of SpongeBob thinking Mr. Krabs is a robot, SpongeBob having Squidward convinced that he's a robot. I just thought it was plain hysterical. Everything that went down in this episode, every single situation, every moment, it was non-stop hilarity. And that's because the writers had something clever really going on. Keep going and going and going and going. It's non-stop entertainment all the way through. I just really love this episode. It's just awesome. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, I like this episode too, you know.
And then, of course, once Squidward and SpongeBob tie up Mr. Krabs, and at the ending, it was so hilarious. Definitely, out of all the funny moments in the episode, that's the moment that just has me laughing so hard I'm nearly choking because it was that funny. It was that well thought out, and it was just very crazy.
Dang, dude. Yeah, I really do like the funny moments in here. Couldn't stop laughing. The story was good. It was really good. I liked it.
So I really love Krab Borg. It's one of my favorites. I give the episode a definite 10 out of 10. Just nothing wrong with this episode. It's just a non-stop hilarious and very weird ride, and that's what makes this episode so clever.
Same thing. I'll give it like a 10 out of 10, you know. It's a really funny, enjoyable episode.
Agreed. Now, me and One Young Swag 5 are here to review Rockabye Bivalve, requested by Deldra Long and Scourge for Life. So, Rockabye Bivalve is about when SpongeBob and Patrick find this baby clam. The clam is really alone. The two of them feel bad, so they decide to take in the baby clam and treat it like it's their own child. So SpongeBob would be the mother, and Patrick would be the father. It's strange. It makes you feel a little weird inside. But with all that being said, I also loved Rockabye Bivalve, and it's one of my favorite episodes. I do prefer Krab Borg just a little bit more, but still, Rockabye Bivalve, I thought it was hilarious.
You gotta say this episode was pretty funny, you know, especially when the SpongeBob dressed up as a chick. I was like, chick, and Patrick just being like what a normal dad does, sit on the couch, becoming the damn lazy ass, rubbing his tummy. An unresponsible father.
Yeah, Pat's such a lazy ass. And if I do have to
Yeah,
say one little nitpick, I didn't like how Patrick was lazy, but that's just a nitpick, nothing to really affect my overall thoughts on the episode.
plus it gave you like a good message too, that it is really hard to raise a kid. It has a good message. It's really hard to raise one kid because the mother has to do everything, and the father just doesn't is a complete lazy ass who can't do shit. You know, it gives you like a little lesson.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, dude. That is really funny because the episode does portray in a way how a mom and a father could interact with each other, or maybe it could even be the other way. So how the
Yeah,
episode handles the whole taking care of a child thing and how hard it is, and how sometimes you just don't want to deal with it. I will say the episode was impressive, really, in terms of that. I loved how SpongeBob and Patrick they really just cared for that baby
so like,
Krab.
to all the fellas out there, please respect your baby mama, please.
Really creative, a
Right?
little strange, makes you feel a little weird inside. It's just a very funny episode with a clever and unique storyline and nice sweetness to it as well. I thought the ending was sweet, and it was funny how after everything SpongeBob and Patrick have gone through with this baby clam, Patrick still says, "Let's have another one" at the end of the episode.
Yeah, like SpongeBob. SpongeBob's face though is just like, huh?
SpongeBob's all like, "Oh hell no, you."
Yeah.
I really loved it. I give Rockabye Bivalve 10 out of 10.
Yes, it was really good. Starring was good. This whole episode was really good, really funny. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
One Young Swag 5, thanks for guest starring.
Anytime, bud.
And you guys, please check out One Young Swag 5's channel. I will leave a link in the description below. And follow him on Instagram as well.
Yeah. One Young Slack 5 signing off.
I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!